good shape. I'm not a loser.
It's my turn.
Who wants to go?
In for the kill!
Something wrong? Yeah.
What an eyesore.
Watch this. Better hustle now. Allow me.
You want some?
Aye. Nothing personal. Let's finish this! Damn! Let go me! It's on me. You're weak. Who wants to go? On. Something wrong?
You want some?
You're going down. What's the hold?
Let's do it.
You want to fight? Something wrong? Just gonna stand there?
Try
Are you done with all the fun and
tough
games yet?
stands are just the worst.
What the? Okay.
What an eyesore.
I'll take you on.
You want some?
You can win. Who wants to go? Something wrong?
Wanna play, Julie?
What's the holdup? Just gonna stand there?
Are you done with all the fun and games yet?
Something wrong?
Wanna play, Julie?
Have fun with this. Strong alcohol goes right to your head. You think you can win? Where's to get serious? Oh, yeah! What's the holdup? Yakuza! Sorry to drag my feet.
What an eyesore.
I'm over here.
Are you done with all the fun and
Ready
games?
for the knockout? Damn! That's names. Pain in the ass.
You want some?
I'll take you on. Get serious.
Wanna play, Julie?
What's the holdup? You're weak.
You want some?
You want to fight?
Wanna play, Julie?
Something wrong?
You want some?
I'll take you on.
Out of my way!
Much better. It's my
Something
turn.
wrong?
You think you can win?
Who wants to go?
What's the holdup?
I got it.
You want to fight?
Here.
Thanks.
with all the fun and games yet?
Oh, this is the
You want
worst.
some?
Something wrong?
What an eyesore.
Just gonna stand there?
Yeah.
Who wants to go?
Watch this. Now for my next trick.
Wanna play?
So yeah.
Oh, good. You gotta stop the bleeding. There's no way to fight.
I'm over here. Are you done with all the fun and games yet?
Get serious. Might as well.
I think you're about.
What is that?
Something wrong about this.
Wanna play, do we?
I'll take you on.
You want some?
You're going down.
Damn it! I feel so heavy.
You think you can win? Who wants to go?
What? You wanna fight?
Just gonna stand there? Are you done with all the fun and games yet?
What's the holdup?
Here.
Thanks.
Gotta go. Mistake.
Let go.
Sorry to drag my feet.
I'm over here. Who wants to go?
Now then.
You think you can win? Are you done with all the fun and games yet?
You want some?
Nothing personal. Except your face.
Who wants to go?
My heart is red. Damn.
That's it. What the fuck? What's the plan here? Out of my way!
My thanks.
Thanks. Gotta stop the bleeding. There's no way to fight.
I'm over here. Are you done with all the fun and games yet?
Ready for the knockout?
Who wants to go?
I'll take you on.
Are you done with all the fun and games?
All good. I won't hold back. Healing up.
血が止まらね
ほら
え。やるの？
出血多量。Sorry to drag my feet.
やろうぜ。おいおい。来やがれ。
Might as well.
問題ねえ。むっちゃ血出てる。そりゃ。
Gotta stop the bleeding. Not out yet.
やろうぜ。なんだ？ほら。なめんなよ。来やがれ。
Healing up.
元気満々。Get up!
Think I'll enjoy this. It's my turn.
Something
You
wrong?
can win. Are you done with all the fun and games yet?
Get lost.
Okay.
Just gonna stand there? Who wants to go?
What?
Wanna play, do we?
You think you can win? Are you done with all the fun and games yet?
Here we go.
What an eyesore.
I'm over here. Who wants to go?
You want
weak.
some? Bastard!
All the fun and games. On.
Wanna play, do we?
What's the hold up? Let's do it.
What an eyesore.
Something wrong? You're
You
weak.
want some?
I'll take you on.
Yeah! あっちだ! 行くぞ!
You're kidding me. Let's do it.
Who wants to go? I know. It is serious. Let's see. Are you done with all the fun and games yet? Hold on. You wanna fight? Yeah, I'm over here. Who wants to go? with all the fun and games yet?
You're weak.
Oh, yeah? Who wants to go?
You wanna fight?
Try to block this! This is gonna
These knees.
Yeah.
You want
Hora, Kuyo.
some? Wanna play, do we?
This is no way to fight.
What an eyesore.
You're weak.
You want some?
Oh, I love you guys.
You wanna fight?
What is happening to me? It's my turn. In for the kill!
Okay. Watch this. Now for my next trick.
Now then.
Gotta stop the bleeding. Sorry to drag my feet. You're weak. You out of there?
You want some?
This is the bee's knees.
Get serious. Let's do it. Yeah. Here you go. Thanks. Gotta stop the bleeding. This is no way to fight. You're weak.
Huh?
Nothing personal, except your mistake. What's the hold up? You wanna fight? 行くぞ! これで元通りだ。復活だぞ。はいよ。おりゃ。Okay. Something wrong? かかってこいよ。
やるの?
What's the hold up? Something wrong? やる気あるの?
Can't let it end like this.
Steve, sorry to drag my feet. Let's do it. 来いよ。
Now then.
You wanna fight?
You want some?
Huh? Get serious.
Ha!
Healing up. All good.
Damn. Poison. Now then.
Gotta stop the bleeding.
Get up!
This is pissing me off.
Yeah.
What's the holdup?
Ha!
Here you go.
Thanks.
You're weak.
You all look great.
Damn it. This'll be tough.
Something wrong? I'll take you on. Something wrong?
Why no?
Eh? What's the holdup? Yakuza? I'll take it.
Get lost.
Steve, I can hardly stand
Now
it.
then.
This is no way to fight.
What an eyesore.
Ready for the knockout?
Let's finish this!
You want some? Ugh, damn. I feel so heavy.
What's the holdup?
Here.
Thanks. Gotta stop the bleeding. This is piss. Sorry to drag my feet.
What an eyesore. You want some?
Nothing personal.
Bastard!
Something wrong? Great.
Damn it. I should heal first.
What's the holdup?
This will help.
Hardly stand it.
This event on the mobile game I've been playing ends today. Looks like one more run and I'll have enough gems to get all the items I wanted.
Didn't know you were so addicted to that gotcha crap.
I don't know much about mobile games, but if you're almost there, why not?
Yeah? Well then, if y'all don't mind. All right. Oh, all right. Let's go. Oh, shit. Whoa.
What's up, Nanshan?
You know how back in the day, games wouldn't let you save whenever you wanted? Your parents would tell you it was time to stop, but you'd shout at them, "I need to get to the next save point!"
Oh, yeah. They'd think I was lying just to play more.
Anyway, pretty sure I must have looked back then, just like Xiao does now. Funny to think about.
It's not the same.
No, it's totally the same.
You know, I've gotten really into green tea lately.
I enjoy a good cup of tea. And I notice a lot of desserts are green tea flavor these days.
Right? But I'm in it for the process, not so much the flavor. Somehow, I just love making it.
That's a pretty refined hobby.
Sure, it was tough starting out. My tea would be all icky and lumpy. Oi, and snotty. Now I make a mean cup of matcha. Creamy, foamy goodness. You see, initially I just wanted something to go with my tea cakes. But these days, all I really care about is the arts of tea. And honing my brewing technique.
Sounds like the journey replaced the destination. But isn't that how it goes? Things are going well. Complete.
Say, Kiryu-san, you up for a trip to the arcade?
An arcade? Sure. You have something in mind?
Not in particular. I just got the urge to play a few games with you, that's all.
Out of nowhere, huh? All right.
Not a scratch.
Damn.
Let's dig in.
Looks
Real
good.
meal. Oh, nothing quite like warm milk when you need to unwind. I could drink it every day of my life.
What's on your mind?
Come to think of it, I can't stand having to drink barium at the doctor's. Milk looks similar enough that I was just reminded of it.
I was wondering why you were staring at your drink. What, were you thinking about some kind of medical test, or...?
I've never taken barium. Is it nasty?
Kinda. Though it's less about the taste and more like it's just really tough to swallow. You can barely get it down.
So it'd be better if they made it more palatable.
Well, not necessarily. If the body was tricked into thinking it was good food, that'd activate digestion. And since that raises stomach acid, it'd bork the test.
Whoa. To be expected from Mr. Ex-Nurse.
Right. The logic makes sense, but still tough to swallow. Get it? Get the barium?
Now that joke is what's really tough to swallow. Let's not do that again.
Thanks for buying.
That was great.
The food.
Certainly food.
ありがとうございました。
Remember, stretching's important. What? Is it weird?
戦闘開始だ。
Not a loser! It's over!
No big
Not
deal.
a fair
They
fight.
didn't stand a chance.
Been thinking about this from last time. Is it weird? I always want ramen after a night of drinking.
Actually, a lot of our customers do that. They all leave saying, let's hit up the ramen stall.
Drinking lowers your blood sugar, which makes ramen tastier. Could be that's why it's such a custom.
Wow, you're pretty knowledgeable.
I'd always get dragged out for ramen, even when I was full back in the day.
By your boss, you mean?
Sometimes. Mostly, though, it was a friend of mine. We'd hang out a lot. Act like stupid kids.
Even you had your stupid kid days, huh?
Must have been a special guy to bring out that side of Kiryu-san.
Maybe so.
Hey, anyone else want ramen now? Come over to my place. I'll cook us up some.
Sounds damn fine.
Before we eat, let's all have us a good drink.
Well, let's get started. You're going to regret this.
I'll take it.
Let's see. Who wants to go?
Something wrong?
Now we're talking. Have fun with this. Now for my next trick.
I won't hold
Are
back.
you done with all the fun and games yet?
Nothing personal. Accept your fate.
Time to shine!
Get serious.
Want some?
Out of my way! You can win! Who wants to go?
Follow my lead.
I'm over here. Are you done with all the fun and games yet?
Ready for the knockout?
Let's raise hell!
血になりそうだ。
I won't hold you back. Nothing personal.
Time to shine. You're going down.
I'll take. Allow me. Pretty bold.
Did you really think you'd win?
Sweet. Strong.
Should I open it? Nice.
Well, let's get started.
It's over!
I haven't
Hardly a
warmed
fair
up yet.
fight.
Okay. Good warm-up.
間違って裏垢じゃなくて本垢の方で口つぶやいちゃった。
So, Shiro, you should see yourself right now.
I'd appreciate you sticking to the point. I'm not man of time, you know.
All right. But first, we need to know where you stand. Who is Ebina to you?
The visionary responsible for the Second Great Dissolution. And a man after Masumi Arakawa's own heart.
We thought the same at first. But in light of his recent behavior, I'm sure you've noticed something's up by now.
Yeah. The Second Dissolution's just a smokescreen. A shiny ad to pull in fresh recruits. But I found that out too late. After sending Ichi to Hawaii.
Gee, isn't the timing convenient?
It does sound that way. But if it was a lie, I'd expect something a bit more convincing.
He has a point. Look at that. Your slimy reputation precedes you. And it's in your favor.
Let's talk about Kasuga in Hawaii. He's there to lure out Akane-san, isn't he? And it was Ebina who proposed that. Likely to curry favor with Bryce. Sound right?
Right on the money.
If that's the case, why are you still working with him? You had to have known. The hell Akane-san's going through, dodging death at every turn. Isn't she the woman your boss loved?
Yeah, but don't forget, Ichi's over there. As long as he's in Hawaii, Akane-san's in good hands.
Placing your bets on Kasuga-kun, are we? Sounds like you trust him.
Something like that. But with him on the job, I can focus on the real work I gotta do.
Real work? And that would be...
Putting Ebina's fake plan into action. I'm gonna see the Second Great Dissolution through.
Huh?
But if I have any hope of doing that, I need to know Ebina's true motive.
Motive for what?
The waste management business he's running with Polycana. It has something to do with nuclear reactors. Specifically, the waste these reactors pump out.
What?
Nuclear waste? As in from power plants?
Yeah. On one end, there's spent fuel rods, which can still be repurposed and weaponized. Without strict protocols in place, they could easily fall into the wrong hands. On the other end, there's dirt, water, concrete, equipment, and what have you that end up getting contaminated. These are considered low-level radioactive waste, and while they're not as deadly, there's a lot of it. And with Japan dragging its heels in the decommissioning process, we're left with mountains of waste that'll remain toxic for centuries. The best they can do is silo it off in temporary storage facilities and hope a solution arises in the future.
Oh yeah, I hear about that on the news every now and again. No matter where they try to build these facilities, the locals always fight against it.
That's precisely what Polycana honed in on. For over 20 years, they've been stashing nuclear waste from around the globe on their private island. You know it as.
Nelly Island, right? According to Polycana, that's paradise. A reward for only the chosen.
Yeah. Real fitting, isn't it?
Using sacred ground to hide away toxic waste. Bryce has a real sense of humor.
Also, the fee they charge for processing the waste isn't cheap. And I'm sure Ebina gets a nice cut. But beyond that, I still don't know where all our ex-Yakuza factor in. My guess is they're needed for loading and transport.
So that's it then. Ebina's yet another money-hungry maniac. Now, I know I shouldn't say this, but hear me out for a second. If Polycana's willing to bear the brunt of Japan's nuclear waste problem, in spite of all the issues, isn't it a win for the country?
From what I understand, each country's responsible for its own nuclear waste. How does Ebina plan on going around the law?
Well, he won't have to if they loosen regulations. Politicians, bureaucrats, and investors are all waiting to jumpstart the nuclear industry in Japan. And to keep the money flowing, they'd build even more reactors if they could. And naturally, they'd also welcome any waste disposal method that seems convenient. So if one day you hear the TV saying how the government wants to ship its waste offshore, that means they've already started trying to sway public opinion. And eventually, a change in legislation will follow.
Wow, that's...
Insane, right? There's a chance Ebina and Polycana could legally be in the clear. If only it weren't the Yakuza and a cult, I might have just took it and shrugged. Sorry if this sounds biased, but there has to be an ulterior motive somewhere.
There absolutely is.
In other words, you're sticking with Ebina to figure out that motive.
Yes.
You say that, but did you really need to blow Kiryu-san's cover? You know, on the Tatara channel?
I merely read the script I was given.
Huh. Alright.
It's true that for Ebina, the second dissolution might just be a means to an end. However, if Masumi Arakawa were alive, this is something he would have wanted. And if whatever Ebina's planning would subvert that, I'll bring him down from the very foundation.
I see.
When that time comes, I would hope to have the Dragon of Dojima's support. That's why I went through all this to speak with you.
How could the Great Dissolution we forged with the Tojo clan and the Omi Alliance crumble like this? People put their lives on the line to open up a path for the future. But all it took was 4 years to fail.
Kiryu-san.
Guess your plans weren't so airtight. As a country, Japan's not exactly kind to those who make mistakes. Far from it, actually. So yeah, these ex-Yakuza had nowhere to turn but Ebina. Getting back on their feet wasn't an option.
No, Something's not right. It shouldn't have been like this. This wasn't the plan they told me about. The plan we all believed in.
Sorry, who are they?
The leaders of the Great Dissolution. Daigo Dojima, 6th chairman of the Tojo clan, along with Goro Majima and Taiga Saejima.
You've made a wise decision, gentlemen. Be it poison of the soul or the soil, trust that Palakana's fires will purify. Let it cleanse your sins and your refuse. You are all now members of my family. In due time, the leaders of your country will unveil a new energy initiative. Finally, your great nuclear reactors will come to life again, enriching us all. Truly, those fortunate enough to be gathered here will be made prosperous, will be made fat with wealth.
We are in your debt, my generous sage. On behalf of all citizens of Japan, thank you for cleansing our nation. I've spoken to the minister. We're clear to begin reopening the power plants.
My humblest gratitude.
If I may be so bold, you are a ray of silver light that is shone upon our burdened economy. In so many words, a savior.
Let us not forget our silent partner, Ebina-san. We owe this day to you as well. You deserve far more glory than we can offer.
Indeed. You've done a great deal for us, Ebina-san.
You honor me, Chairman. Once my organization is restructured, I look forward to sharing the public eye with you. Till then, I graciously accept your guidance, now and in the future.
Apologies, gentlemen. I fear our time is up. I'm overdue for a ritual with my flock. Farewell.
Good news, Overseer.
What is it?
We secured the girl. She's coming in on the next boat.
And am I supposed to be impressed by this? Had you settled this earlier, I wouldn't have relied on Ebina's help. If ever there comes a day when he uses this against us, it'll be your last, Dwight.
They won't, I swear.
You have all been chosen. Father Bryce has granted you the right of fire. Now, forsake yourself to the flames and save these lowly sinners. Keep going! Their impurities have not been fully purged. They are to be unspoiled, nothing less.
You have made me very proud, my children of Palikana. Even if the world were to collapse into darkness, I'm confident your flames would light the way.
You're still awake? You're no good to her exhausted, you know.
Lonnie!
I'm so sorry, Akane-san. It's all my fault.
Fucking hell. What a sorry sight. Hey. Ah! I don't particularly give a shit if you run out the clock bawling like a child, but remember one thing. Kazuma Kiryu's still out there, and you've let that man down too many times already. He saw something in you. Somehow. Now get up.
You're right. It's time to go.
Start moving then. You've wasted enough time.
Yeah. Hmm? Yeah. Oh. Thank you. Huh.
Shit.
Hey. No.